So hey there, thanks for checking out my videos. These are just a quick short on brakes I'm doing on my new Hyundai Genesis. So just getting it ready for Turo. We went and did a pre-safety on it. The technician came back and said it needed some attention on brake work. So we've got everything disassembled. It's not a DIY or an assembly video. This is just kind of as I'm working, kind of things I've noticed. So in Ontario, they check your brake system. So you can see here on this one, it's showing a fair bit of rust and corrosion, and it looks as if it's barely been used. The other side looked like it had been driven on. So definitely the parking brake system needed to be taken care of. So we're going to do that today. That's not a big deal. But if we're looking down below at the pads, you can see that the pads are actually in really decent shape for the brakes. So they're probably at about 60, maybe even 70%. This is a really unusual situation. When you take a look through the wheel, you'd see that it's a little rusty, but it looks okay. But on the back side of the rotor, you can see it's almost gone to almost like a record player, so it hasn't had full contact and everything. So this is a good sign that the vehicle has been sitting for a lengthy period of time, which exactly is what the buyer had told me earlier. So they drove it for a little bit, but they didn't really do any work to it. So this is just basically going back and replacing a lot of components that have just aged out, not necessarily through wear. So when you're looking for a car and you're shopping, you need to be aware that even though the parts may look decent looking through the wheel and going for a drive, they may have age to them. So it's always a good idea to check for work orders or previous history to see if anything's been done. It might save you a few bucks. So again, just doing my brakes, thought I'd review that with you with a quick short.